Good old Ben Ransom there with 15 minutes of fame. Wouldn't you just love 15 minutes of fame? Who cares? 5 minutes of fame would be unbelievable. But I can tell you about a beautiful lady who doesn't need 15 minutes of fame because she's pretty good.
She's awesome. I tell you what I love about, some people are going to call me sexist. I'm not being sexist here, okay? I'm not being sexist. But I think, apart from in the 70s, maybe Susie Quattro, women weren't considered musicians.
No, that's
you know
right.
what I mean?
No, I understand what you're saying.
And one of the things I've always loved about Bonnie Raitt was her ability to play a guitar and do all that.
Emma plays the fiddle.
I love great music, and this woman fills right into that bundle and has a great, real eclectic sound, whether it's a swampy rock, a blues sound, a country sound, West Coast sound like the Eagles and that. And of course,
so have you had home guest who it is yet?
It is, of course, Sally-Anne Whitten, and she joins us on the phone now. G'day, Sally-Anne. How are you going?
Hello, I'm good. Although after that introduction, I was thinking, wow, I wonder who that is. Yes, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I'd like to meet this lady.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Oh, wow, that's a big rap. Okay, thanks, guys.
It does take a bit to break that mould, though, doesn't it, of people sort of considering the female singer as the person who maybe swings on a guitar a bit and it's not the whole musician side of the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I guess it is. No, I wouldn't say it's a rarity, but I guess you don't see a lot of it these days. For whatever reason, I guess females tend to focus more on stage craft and the vocal side of things, which is very important as well. But I just sort of grew up in a musician family, so it was always drummed into me that you needed to be a good musician as well. So I'm very glad actually that my dad persevered with that.
So what instruments do you play?
I play piano, not probably fit for public consumption,
but you still play it. We're going to count it.
Yeah. Play piano, guitar, a little bit of bass. I actually started out as a bass player. My musical career is a bit of Sal trivia for you. So a little bit of everything. I even used to play the clarinet. So there you go. Because all the cool kids played clarinet in school band.
And you thought, that's it. That's my calling. So were you, and did you play the instruments before you started singing, or did you sort of think, well, I want to try the singing thing and I better get a bit of backing because Dad's sick and tired of playing for me?
I think it all sort of happened about the same time. I think I learnt a bit of guitar and a bit of piano, had lessons, and then I was really shy as a kid. It took me a little bit longer to actually get up the courage. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I was shy. It took me a little while to get the courage up to sing on stage, so I was probably about 15 before I actually got the bug and decided to do more singing and do song quests and stuff like that. So musician first, I guess.
And if we break it down from the guitar, who are some of the inspirations as guitarists that you either tried to emulate or like the sound or their style?
Oh, I guess I grew up, with my dad being a guitar player, so in the house we always had Chet Atkins, stuff like The Shadows and The Ventures. So I guess Hank Marvin, and he's a melody man, so probably someone like Hank. George Harrison is a beautiful guitar player. He's one of my favourites. Chet obviously is amazing. Mm-hmm. And of course you mentioned Bonnie Raitt. She's one of my favourites. I have done a little bit of slide, but it's probably not fit for public consumption. I might leave it to my husband. He's the slide man. I think he puts his fingers in his ears when I start to do the slide, and the cat runs away and stuff. So, but definitely probably the older guitar singers that I grew up with are probably my main inspirations.
And from a vocal point of view, the singers that really inspired you.
Well, when I was a kid, I had Linda Ronstadt was my favourite. That's actually what got me into singing. I decided I wanted to be just like Linda. And Anne Kirkpatrick, she was another one of my favourites as a kid. But probably these days I listen to more, Bonnie Raitt obviously is one of my favourites. Sheryl Crow is a huge influence on me. They're probably my two main favourites as far as female singers go.
So the song Black Velvet, have you ever cracked that one out? Come on, you must have.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've tried to crack that out occasionally. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
'cause I
Old
could
Miles.
I could just see that. Yeah, you and then Black Velvet. Yes, it was a good hit. Good mix.
Yeah, great song. Hard to sing though. I'll only do it if someone makes me. But
Okay.
but
So
it's
there's
a
another
great
side of
song.
the next concert.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do it late in the evening when you don't have to worry about the voice.
Now, the album "Sell My Soul," how's that been going for you?
So far, so good. It's early days. We haven't got another single out yet. That should be out in March. So just sort of tentatively getting some feelers out and getting some feedback at the moment. But so far, so good. Sales are good. Feedback's been good. Yeah, so we're really happy with it so far.
And touring, what's on the horizon for touring this year?
I've actually been talking to the girls, the Harmonators. So, Ray lives here in Tamworth, so we catch up quite often. So we're trying to put a few shows together, probably down Sydney, Central Coast, Newcastle, around that way. Possibly Victoria, maybe a couple of dates in Tassie even, and hopefully up in Brisbane.
I was about to say, you haven't mentioned up this way yet.
No, we've definitely not forgotten. So we've got a good fan base up that way. So up in Queensland, so I'm hoping to do a couple of short runs here and there throughout the year. So probably from about April onwards.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
That'd be great
so
news.
keep an eye out for it.
They're coming up around that time, so we get away from the cooler weather that's starting to kick in down there.
Oh yes, it's awful. I mean, you've been. I don't know if you guys come here for the festival in the ridiculous heat, but it also gets extremely cold. Both extremes. Why am I living here? Tell me again.
So speaking of the festival, how was it for you this year?
Oh, it was fantastic. We had a great time. It was flat out. We had all kinds of stuff happening, but our main show that I did was Tracy and the Harmonators, who we had a fabulous time. We had a great crowd, and Ray and I did a fun thing that night as well. We did a bit of a Dixie Chicks tribute show just for a bit of fun, just to let off a bit of steam, and that was fun too. That was good. So yeah, it was great. Highly successful. Sold a lot of CDs and made some new friends and new fans. So it's always good.
So were you have you been approached by Miss Colleen as being a babysitter?
Yeah.
How did you know? Have you been approached too?
I think she's approaching everybody.
Oh, we caught up with Tracy 2 weeks ago, and she said it was imminent. Last week or the week before it was imminent. So and we're talking about babysitters and so forth. So I'm thinking yes.
Yes, we've all been approached. We've been offered to come and stay. We've been nannies for a while, so that's very exciting for us.
It's a great time. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Now we spoke about the new single coming out in March. What is the feelers for that? Which way are we heading?
It's going to be.
Telescope, come on.
Should I tell you? Can you keep it a secret?
Oh, we won't tell anybody.
Hang on, let me just turn off the microphone so no one else can hear you. Okay, it's just us.
Famous last words. It's going to be My Place in the World.
Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, I've had lots of feedback about that. I was sort of tossing up between that and Memphis, I wish I was in Memphis, which is probably one of my favourites. But everyone likes the serious tearjerkery sort of one, so we'll go for that one and see how that goes. And get a film clip done and get it out there and just see how it goes.
Well, it's been great to catch up with you tonight, Sally-Anne. It's terrific. I certainly love the sound that your music provides. Great vocals, and we're certainly looking forward to hearing a little bit more and seeing a bit more of you up around here.
Well, hopefully next time you're up this way, we can get you into the studio. Bring Ray, bring everybody in. We'll just have a big party in here.
That sounds like a great idea. What a good plan. Yeah, we'll do that for sure.
We're into it.
And I'll even sell my soul to get you here. How's that?
Oh,
I'm surprised.
You don't have to do that.
Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm surprised he's not going, you're a man record, because he normally goes through all the songs of then and now, and he normally gets them all out there. So, but anyway.
No, that's great. Thank you so much for having a chat. It's good to catch up.
Our pleasure. We're going to go out now with Sally-Anne Whitten, and this is Sell My Soul, 101.5 FM. Good luck with the new single in March, and we'll talk then.
Lovely. Thanks, guys.
No worries, Sally.